We are just so elated to tell you that I have a very, very special crowd here today. With us, a band that I've wanted to interview ever since I heard of you. This has been a few months coming. Saving Jackie in the house, everybody! Bienvenidos a tu casa de 5-2. What did you just say?
Hi, everyone.
That sexy voice. That is Anthony, the drummer of the band, everybody!
Should I talk a little more deeper? Come on. No, can I not the singer? Very quiet.
Very white.
Very well.
Hello.
Oh, Dios mío.
I'm just saying.
He's trying to take 5-2's job. My son has that deep voice. Senor, you're out of a job officially. And let it be known. Anthony just took your job.
Yeah, no.
That was super cool. Is Barry White one of your favorite?
Well, he was a great musician, singer. Yeah. He was I mean, of course, his deep voice.
I am gonna end up getting interviewed at the rate I'm going. But of course, we have the star of the show, Miss Jenny herself. She's our vocalist. She's a writer. Jenny 4C Ramirez in the house in 5-2 Studio. Jenny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being the very first female in the actual studio.
Oh, wow.
I've had another
wow.
interview with another band that had a lead vocalist, but that was not here. You are the first one, so you're breaking ground.
Thank you.
Yes, you're writing the book.
Awesome.
You're writing the book, and here in like 40 years, when our kids hopefully take on and our grandkids take on what we're doing, I was the first in a 5-2 studio. So another first for the books for you. Thank you so much. So I know you write. I know you sing. Tell me about your latest album. That one has me all wrapped up around, as they say, around the finger. I haven't been able to stop listening to it. It's Critical.
Yes.
Is the newest single that is out. Did you write that one?
Yes.
Goodness. What was the inspiration?
The inspiration on that, I found out that I had cervix cancer back in 2020. And so, I was going through a real dark place, and I just started to write, and that's what came out. Was that in the middle of the night? Did you wake up one morning? How did it come to you? I mean, I'm curious. When do you get inspiration? When does it happen? Or did something happen that triggered you into writing it? Besides, of course, well, I'm always going through things. It's funny. So I had put ear drops in my ears, like usual, and so I did it, and following day, it's like I'd woke up and I just felt things spinning, just spinning,
Vertigo.
and I was like, "What is going on?" And so I told George about it, and George is like, "Vertigo." I'm like, "What's that?" Like, I don't even know what it is. So I stayed in bed, and I just was just thinking about that, and then I was thinking about, man, I have cancer, and they have been like watching me every year, and now it was like I had the leap done, I had this COPE something done, like I was doing all these things, and then I was just like, maybe this is it. Wow. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna.
Inspiration. I know, for your father, which he sounds like an amazing, talented musician. But your father, interesting enough, you were telling me he was a music therapist. I've never heard
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
Right? What about you? What was your inspiration?
Dancing. I just love to dance.
Dancing?
Music. Yeah.
Where did we go from singing to dancing?
No one's really ever asked me that.
Really?
But so my growing up, my dad had his own band.
Right.
And then he would always have like his own rock groups coming
Right.
in and out,
Right.
bunch of guys. And me, it's like I just liked,
Dance.
I like the old style rap music, and I also like Latin hip hop music.
Okay. Okay.
And so, I got into that, and then there is this person named Ruth that had saw me dancing at this dance club, and she rapped. So then,
Wow.
so she talked with me, asked me to be her dancer, and I was like, sure. So I had a group with her, and then we went from a 2-group. We went from a 2-girl group to a 3-girl group, and then from there she was like pushing me to rap. I'm like, but I don't rap, I dance.
You
And
weren't
she
even
just kept-
singing.
No, and she had just kept pushing me constantly to write. So I said, okay, I'll try it. So there was this other guy from another group, because there's like all these groups that we all formed this one big group, and then we would go out and do shows. So this other guy would write my lyrics, and I wasn't like really happy with what he wrote. So then I had started to write, and that's when I had started like learning patterns and what,
Right.
how I rap and write.
Right.
So then I had started with that, and then since then I've just been writing.
So imagine you dancing. I'm still stuck on that. Because when I hear rap and dancing, I'm thinking Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer. That was my era.
No, it wasn't like
You're a
that,
lot-
like
you're
the
a lot-
typewriter or anything.
I am
But I was
that.
pretty good.
I am that old girlfriend.
She used to
I was
even wear
so
those
good.
pamper pants.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Mommy wouldn't buy them for
throw
me,
you,
whatever.
Throw you right under the bus. I'm just kidding.
No, I actually always wanted some, but Mom never bought them for me.
Mira, I'm gonna have to get you a pair.
You
I have to get-
were poor.
Cállate. Okay, everybody, I'm getting Jenny a pair of MC Hammer pants because those are the coolest things. In fact, I have a story, and a friend of mine sent me a pair of Menudo shoes. I have a long story. I'm not going to go into detail, but I was like 8 years old trying to make enough money to buy them in Mexico, working as a bagging girl. I was bagging people's groceries in Mexico, and I go to buy the shoes, and it was closed. And I was so little that it's closed, and Grandpa said, no, it's okay, mija, we'll come back. I said, no, it's only open Mondays and Fridays at 8 and at 5.
Mondays and Fridays.
and at 5. And on my way back, I dropped all my coins. And then I didn't have enough for the shoes. I lost some of the money. So I never got the Menudo shoes. I posted that story, and lo and behold, my friend, who I've never met, he's in the valley, sent me a pair of Menudo shoes, original box.
Wow.
Shoes. So,
That was nice.
Like a fan.
like the real Menudo shoes that he found, because of course these are used from the 80s, so whatever you can get, right? He found me a pair of Menudo shoes in my 40s, because I said at 8 years old I didn't get them. So I'm going to get you the MC Hammer pants.
No, I don't want them.
And I'm not trying to turn this around, like trying to interview you. No, this is conversation, right? Just conversation. So was he like a fan of yours, or like, I mean, I'm just assuming.
You have a crush on me. Admit it. I don't. No, so I used to be big on working out. And we both were sharing like trainers at the time. So like, oh yeah, like I'm trying this, and like, look, I don't have no more panza. Look, like, I'm finally getting like a little butt, and like, I mean, we just go back and forth for days, man. For years, we were talking about workouts, and so he was very close to on my stories and read it. And I was just like, I don't know, it must have been a sad day for me, and I put it out there, and he ended up buying me the shoes, the Menudo shoes. So I am now a proud owner of like a size child for Menudo shoes. They're all yellow and But I have
That's
them.
cool.
Yeah.
I have them, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna give you the MC Hammer.
No.
The kid touch this. The kid touch this.
A size 2.
A size 2.
Because that's what I used to be.
Yes, of course, of course.
Until I had my kids. Thank you, children. Just
She
kidding.
gets the size 2. You all heard it here first. It's a premiere. It's a real premiere.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Well, so I have another question for you. Let's get out of the MC Hammer pants. How do you protect your voice when you're singing?
I actually learned that the very hard way.
Really?
I never knew, that you had to warm up.
Yes.
And not talk afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's like a bunch of stuff. But being in our first band, I would drink a lot. And I smoked cigarettes like crazy. And so, I didn't watch my throat. And I think that's probably why I have bumps, nodules now. I have a lot of them. I have like some around here. And then I have this big one like around here. And so, also, like, I always have to get checked every year. I have to get my throat checked every year too, to make sure that it doesn't turn into cancer. So with this band, I have to be more, smarter, conscious about it. So I have like these certain like cough drops, and then I bought this thing that steams and stuff, and I can get like warmed up with that quick.
There is a system, and I
there's
right? Because you're rap rock, but I
don't actually like rap like a normal rapper.
Exactly, you don't.
Yeah.
And I wonder.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I wonder.
Like I have to really push through and carry it out. Yeah.
What?
With everything.
What's your background? Did you go to school? Did you take lessons? I know your dad was definitely into music. That is your number one, I'm sure. But did you? I'm curious.
Yeah, I actually played flute.
You played the flute?
How are you knowing these things? Yeah, flute.
So yes,
no one ever asked me that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I not tell you this was gonna happen? Did I not tell you?
No, we brought up the food.
I'm supposed to continue the interview with that voice. She's bye. No, just kidding. That is, first is dancing, now it's the flute. Any other surprises? I should know. I love it. You are so amazing. You are so amazing. I am so happy you're here. By the way, y'all, let me tell you, that's okay. Let me tell you one thing. Nominated as Band of the Year. WVIU Radio. Everyone needs to go vote. Y'all that...
Please, yes.
I want to win.
No, she's going to win. So we're going to put it in the universe out there, and the universe is going to listen, and you're going to win. So we believe with faith that this is going to be your year. So WVIUradio.net. I'm constantly posting about it, so we just need to see on top of that.
Yes.
Because every day we vote. Every day we vote.
Yes.
November 7th, all the way till then.
So let's make this happen for our amazing friends, guys. Now you got to see it live, and we're gonna put the link as well at the end of the show, so you all can just follow. But it takes a team. So let's believe in that. All right, we're two or more gathered in its name, and we're all agreeing, right?
Yes.
So we're all agreeing that is gonna be the case.
That's right.
So, all right. So 2019. And you released, of course, your new album, right? What are you working on? Because I know as artists, you work on something that is really dated by the time you release it, because you got to be constantly working on new things. What's coming in the future for y'all?
So in 2019 we released our EP, and that was during COVID.
You released it during COVID. That's challenging. Wow.
Yes. So
how did you manage
We love
that?
a challenge.
The week before the shutdown, we did a show, and I remember
Golly.
some people coughing and some people sick, right?
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
what's going on? And then I heard somebody saying, oh, they got some stuff in the news.
Jeez.
And I think this was even before it was like worldwide, right? Anyway, so after that show, like a week or two later, the shutdown. More people got sick. And I'm thinking, man, what are we going to do, right? It sucks. You know, we're playing, we're about to get out, and what are we going to do? So I'm watching the news, you know, the radio.
Quarantine.
Oh, we're quarantined. And at that time, I was considered an essential worker, so I was working, right?
Oh my gosh, that's
So,
right.
So I'm out working, doing my thing, and I'm thinking about the band and listening to the radio, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make this work? How am I gonna make this work? We just got together, third show, shut down.
Wow.
So I heard on the radio, oh, the internet's so inundated with people watching on social media. I mean, you know, whatever, right? Anything
Right.
online. I called and I'm like, oh, that epiphany happened, right? So I called my sister, hey, remember we talked about doing that, EPK? She's like, yes. And remember we talked about getting a website? She's like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Like,
And you're
now.
gonna do it, and I'm like, what?
You're gonna do it.
I don't know
told
how
her
to do a
we're-
website.
We're gonna do it.
But
now.
I did it.
You did it.
Well-
It's amazing. I've been in it.
Well, and not just from the help, just us two. My fabulous brother-in-law George. Right
Thank
to
you,
my
George.
right.
He's out there in the background, y'all, but
in the
he's
background,
definitely
but
here.
He's smiling
Yeah.
and styling and profiling. But yeah, George helped us out. The guidance of my brother-in-law, he helped us put this together. And if it wasn't for that, and if we would have just kind of sat back and just waited for everything, honestly, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure I'd still meet you maybe later, right?
Right.
But I don't think we would have gotten that attention we got from that. If it wasn't for COVID.
It was a blessing.
In some ways,
Yeah.
you know what's funny is how you can get a bad situation, and there's good that comes out of it too,
Yes.
Right.
right? And I believe, being a man of faith, I feel God that was probably His way of showing us, hey, look, okay, yeah, this is a traumatic situation, but
Right?
there's good gonna come out of this, and it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It I'm not gonna tell you I never got sick. I did. I caught COVID. So did she.
Right.
All of us. I mean, I don't know
I
about
did
you.
too. I did twice.
Wow.
So there was some
Painful.
very good stuff that came out of it. We were during COVID. I had people reaching out to me from other countries, from Chile,
Really?
Guatemala, Mexico. It was a lot of Latin countries. They were reaching out, saying, "Hey, who are you guys? Where'd y'all come from?" And Ecuador. I mean, oh man, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. We were getting
Huh.
attention from people that we would have never got here locally.
Otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, if it was, and it was because we did the EPK. And I'm pushing everything, right?
Sure.
I'm like, I'm at work, things were slow. I get online and push the band out, right? Push it out,
That's
push it
right.
out, push it out. Facebook, Instagram. I mean, we were on all social sites, just pushing stuff out.
Amazing.
People were seeing it, listening to the music, and people were reaching out. We got the attention of Exolofest. Exolofest is a popular Christian metal festival. That's what started it, and it went from there. So it's a live festival that they have, but because of COVID, they couldn't have the festival that year. That first year.
Wow.
So these guys were like visionaries. These guys, okay, we're not gonna do it.
Yes.
We're not gonna do it live. We're gonna take it online.
That's right.
So they
yes.
were already doing. These guys were like the forefront doing virtual shows.
Yeah.
That's
So-
amazing.
We weren't really playing at clubs. but we were doing virtual shows.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
You were there for the beginning of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when
Yeah,
virtual
we got
shows
caught up
came
in
out,
all that.
and
Yeah.
I was like, Metallica was one of them, and I was like, wait, what? So you were there. You did it.
Yeah, we were already
Part
doing
of
it. Yeah,
That's amazing.
Before the United States, before the bands from the United States were doing it, we had already done a couple of live festivals online. And
Wow.
what we would do, we would rent a practice space somewhere, set up our cell phone, and play live.
Jesus Christ.
That was our live show. And
Yeah.
And everybody was glued to TV because
Yeah.
everybody was
Yeah.
bored to pieces. So what were they gonna do? Watch your show.
Yeah.
It was the perfect timing.
yeah,
You
you
were
want
in
to
the right
watch a
place
live
at the
band
right
play?
time.
That was the
That
the
was
way.
it.
Yeah, we got exposure
Breaking
that way.
ground.
Yeah.
My God.
I mean, and it costs us money because usually when we play, it's nice to make a little money because
Oh,
it goes
for
into
sure,
the band,
yes.
right?
Right.
But we were literally having to pay for the studio space, and other stuff that came
Sure.
along with it, right? To play. But I told the band, look, this is just going to be a monetary thing.
Right.
This will get us,
Right.
and it did. It all paid off. We were playing. We did Low Fest from Colombia.
Huh.
We did Exodo Fest from Mexico. Oh gosh, man, it's endless.
Yeah,
I
there's
can't
a
think of
few
all
of
of that
them.
we did. We did like 5 or 6. We did one from. So there was a band called Petra. I don't know if you remember.
Of
If you
course.
remember that Christian
Of course
band.
I do.
So we were the only. Well, I think there was one other band from Florida that were asked to play this Petra tribute. So we had to learn a Petra song.
Sure.
So we played the song. Of course, we played it. We learned the one that we felt we could learn because Petra's, they're great musicians, great music. The vocal range
Wow.
is very high pitched. It was a little
Sure.
higher. Some of the songs were a little higher pitched for my sister. So we got something more in her range, and we played and we pulled it off. Yeah, we played a song from Petra. I can't remember where they're from, what country they're from. God, but it was from South America. I mean, it was. We were asked to do these tribute. We even did. What was that one for that? There was a Christian band called Mortification. I didn't even know more. I remember the band Mortification. I didn't know they were Christian. They asked us to do a Mortification song from Mexico. We did that. It was a tribute to Mortification. In fact, I think the singer wasn't doing well physically, and whatever money that we were able to help raise, we played.
Oh my gosh.
They made the contribution to the vocalist that yeah, we were busy.
You're busy during COVID.
Yeah,
you
we
got
were busy.
really notorious. You got exposure due to the circumstances. But otherwise, they wouldn't have known you because everybody was glued. So it was a huge blessing. Well,
Yes.
that's what's called a blessing. Right
Yes,
there.
it
Well,
was a
everybody was
huge blessing.
struggling. You were there at the perfect time at the perfect place.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you kind of miss that? I mean, I know you just came from Arkansas, and how was that, by the way? But do you kind of miss how it was kind of easier? It wasn't as feasible, but it was easier because it was like, okay, I'll go to the studio and do the phone, and everybody will see me, and you kind of got used to it after a while. In
Yeah.
fact, wasn't it strange coming out and seeing people after being locked in for so long?
No, it felt good to play a show.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did
it's
it feel good?
different.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
It
it's
felt
different,
awesome.
like to be with live people.
Oh, you
It's
missed
better.
it. Missed it. You missed it.
Yeah. We it was nice to talk to people and
Again.
have some physical interaction, like a high five, a hug, a
Fist bump.
handshake,
Yeah.
fist bump.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just after that. I mean, so we did so when we put out our EP, it was in 2019 during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The CD release, I didn't want to just do the CD release live. I mean, I didn't want to play live somewhere at a venue because now we just didn't have fans in San Antonio, like when we were with
Exactly.
Jackie on Acid, we had fans. At this point, we had fans, and now we have fans. Basically, I mean, we've been blessed about it, and this isn't bragging in any way. We got fans in Canada,
That's right.
Japan, Europe. I mean, it's peppered throughout
Right.
the world, right? So we really pushed for another live, a live online show, and we did our CD release that way, and
You
that was
released
awesome.
it
Yeah,
online because
Yeah.
of COVID.
because of the people that
and
that
because
we took the show to them.
because at this point that was your following. That is, it was too late to say no. At this point, everybody wanted your material, and that was the best way to get it.
So what I wanted
It's
to
amazing.
do, I wanted to. Well, see, we were already playing live already. The everything was open.
Oh, this was after everything
Yeah,
was
this
open.
was-
You were
yeah.
back. We were back to normal. Okay.
So we were,
We're safe.
you know, maybe not like now, but things were already. We were playing shows
okay,
already.
gotcha.
But I wanted to do this CD release special
Event.
for the people that can't
That
show
aren't
up to
here.
see us play, right?
That's amazing.
In San Antonio. So I wanted to make it something special for them to play it live and online. So we went to a studio, but this time we weren't doing, we didn't just do like a set up a camera. The studio we were going to do these live the studio that we were going to, it was like a practice studio. They weren't set up for something like, so they weren't set up at the time. They didn't have cameras and do all the mix. They were doing all the mixing stuff, right? Because they're a recording studio, but it wasn't anything to do with cameras at the time,
Got it.
right? So when the guy saw us coming in doing these shows with a cell phone, the guy tells me, "Hey man, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I bought cameras." What?
What?
I got like 5.
He's like, I got like,
Yeah.
he had like
Like, okay.
5. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe more. I would say 5 or more cameras. So that's the one we released online. We played it live, and then this time we got a really cool studio mix for it. I mean, I wanted this one to be special for the
Sure.
fans that couldn't come to San Antonio, right? The fans
Right.
that are like in other countries to see us play live, online, and for them.
This is what sets you apart from the crowd. It's the details that matter. They'll always remember you
Yeah.
for caring that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never met a band, big or small, or any band that has gone to that extent. I've never heard that. So that's what sets you
Thank you.
apart, and that's what's going to get you there, because you care, and people that love you know that you care. They can feel it, those details. So congratulations, really,
Thank you.
for thinking and for caring. So you all are very special.
Thank you.
You all are very special. So I'm so thankful to have you here. I don't know which one it is, but don't worry, I've got more rolling. So coming up, I know you have 2 children. You were telling me that they're older,
Yes.
not necessarily into music though. So, or are they into music?
To some extent, my son was in choir in high school.
Okay.
My daughter played. She followed into Dia's footsteps, right? She played the flute. She was in band.
La flute.
She was a marching band. And I think that's the extent of it.
Okay.
I don't know where my son's gonna go with him singing in choir. I try to. So he's on a couple, maybe two songs, maybe singing backing vocals. Like
Okay.
on some songs we recorded, but nothing. Which he's the lead singer, right? He's done some backing vocal stuff. But and then we even used when we did that Petra tribute thing. We even got my niece. She sings. She's got a great voice.
Takes after.
No,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
better than me.
Really?
Um,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm not comparing
Singing,
vocals, but
yeah.
I can say she's got a very good voice.
She has a
and,
nice range,
I think with her,
and with choir and
I
she's
don't know
good.
if she's got the skill set.
Sure.
It's just right now where she's at, I guess, that music isn't something she's pursuing right now. So
Right.
she's
Mortuary
pursuing
science is
Mortuary
is-
science.
is what Molly's doing.
Interesting.
yeah.
Wow, a special spirit for that. Dale, you
Yeah,
gotta have
yeah.
a special heart
Yeah.
to handle it on a
You see a
daily.
lot. Yeah, you see a lot of stuff.
Yeah. He's taking the job, everybody, just so they know. So I'm gonna change the name from Cinco Dos to St. Anthony and Dulce or Coral or I don't know what I'll go. No more Cinco Dos. I'm kidding.
Coral y Antonio. I'm
Ya le di el nombre.
just playing.
We're gonna get rid of the 2 and change it to 1,000. Coral y Antonio 1,000. I'm not joking over here. No, but seriously, you all are just so much fun. You all are just so much fun. Did you all have fun on your trip? I could see the photos.
Yes.
You all looked like you were having a blast. What was your favorite part of the whole trip, Jenny? Tell me. You're like, you know what? I want to do this again. This is the reason.
I don't know. You know, it's like I had a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like driving there, and it was like we're dozing off, but it's, you know, it's kind of hard to sleep,
right?
and so it was a long drive, and we made it, and I'm like, thank God. But we were like constant laughing
Wow.
a lot.
I can see
and
why
the
over
guys
here.
were. No, it's like he didn't like really talk about.
Oh, now
the
he's
other
quiet.
guys.
I was asleep.
You were barely sleeping.
was
I mean, it's hard to sleep like that.
It is.
But
It is.
laughing, we you know, we have some inside jokes, and then we got there, and so, you know, we napped a little bit, and then we went to the show. We were tired. It was hot, and we didn't know that we had to bring like a cover. So I'm just like in the
What?
heat. I'm sweating. I'm like, great, you know, and I have to go on stage. Like, I hope I don't pass out. So and I'm just selling stuff. I'm like, wow, well, thank God, right? So then we kind of like closed up, went on stage, and it's like a lot of people already know us. I'm like, wow, you know, they're Jenny and Jenny this, Jenny that, and I'm like, okay, you know, and we just kind of talk and stuff. But like, I mean, it's a Christian festival, so I can just talk about, you know, about God if I want to.
That's right. That's right.
And so, yeah, like it was beautiful, and then just saying like this, you know, like everyone that was there, it's from all different ages. It's like you had like a little kid up to like an older person, you know, just in a chair, just chilling out.
Wow.
And it was just nice. And I just really felt like, wow, you know, like there's people too that gave to the GoFundMe to make sure that we went to this trip.
Yeah.
13 hours over there. Like they, you know, they love our music so much because, you know, I mean, like no one's just going to want to give money just to give the money.
give it,
You know what I
right.
mean? You know, like they got to like you and they got to like the music. So it's just like a blessing, just everything. And it was beautiful, and all the big trees, and then there's this mountain with this tunnel, and we went through it. And it's just those like little things like that. I'm like, wow. Like I would have never have seen this. You know, unless if I was in the band and we were asked to go out there to play. So it was fun. Like the whole trip was fun. And then when I got home and I was already in bed and I was gonna go to sleep, it's like I close my eyes and I just see all the trees still.
Oh.
It's just like, wow, like this band's just been great. Mexico too. It's like that one was just wow.
What state?
Nice.
Tell me about that.
Was where was that at La Scala?
La
La
Scala.
Scala? You know where the good food is.
Oh, everything was
Girl.
good over there.
I always
Yes.
think about
Like
comida.
even the coffee, like everything was
Luego
great.
tomamos café de olla.
Ay, no.
Ooh.
It was good.
I've never had anything like that before.
So fresh.
So
Yeah.
So fresh.
So there's a place by my house, not far. So I'm assuming the owners are from Mexico, right? I'm assuming they are, because you don't get Café de Olla in San Antonio, or I'm sure you do. It's just not very many places serve it.
Exactly.
And I don't know who serves it, right? But there's just one place that. Well, there was two places. There was one place where I first tasted it, and then they just stopped making it.
Oh no!
And then I went to this one place called ¿Cómo se llama la otra? I can't remember the name of it. To Save My Life. What's the name of it? Anyway, it's right off 90. Like you're going into Castroville. It's a small Mexican restaurant, and their Café de Olla is to die for. Now I tasted that, right?
Yes.
We went to Mexico and Tlaxcala.
Like solo fest.
They gave us Café de Olla. I was very grateful. It was good, but it didn't taste like the one at the restaurant that I go to. That one is the bomb. This one was it was good. I mean, it was like, again, it was a blessing. It's just this one. I'm like, it just didn't have that same flavor that the other one had, right? Maybe this one had more. The one I tasted back home in San Antonio. I think maybe that one may have had more cinnamon. I don't.
It was the water. I'm just kidding. Put it la mano, you know.
It didn't have that love. I just
It didn't have the extra love.
I know, right?
No, but there is a place, and I'm gonna take you. It's called Gorditas Ay Mi Torreon, and they have Café de Olla.
Oh, really?
And oh my God! And my friend from New Orleans, she went there twice out of 3 days. And the middle day, the second day, she went to eat tacos at West Avenue. So this girl was just here for the fish. She thinks she's just I'm her friend. I see. She's just here for the tacos and the gorditas and the café. So anyway, what am I gonna do? Suffer through it.
Right.
Stop.
Café de Olla again? Oh my God.
Oh,
I guess I'll do it for you.
Seriously, it was after the Guns N' Roses concert, so I was like,
Oh, okay. The Guns N' Roses.
you know how I get dressed. So,
yes.
You know, this one goes all the way out, and she's in
Yeah.
her corset and her high heels and everything, and she shows up, and there's all these Guns N' Roses T-shirts waiting for tacos de glamour or out the window. She was done. Dame un café de hoy. But that is the place. So I'm gonna take you guys
Yeah.
to have some café de olla. My mouth is watering.
Nice.
Y gorditas.
Ay,
Can't wait.
really?
Yes, you'll have. I'm telling you.
Huh.
If she comes all over from New Orleans, I'm sure we can make it there. It is now said that is the only reason. I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
Throw her under the bus. No, but yes, you'll love it. It's good café de olla. We know café de olla. Let me tell you, it's good stuff. Speaking of trips, so when is your next show? I know your show's coming up November, sometime November 11th, maybe. You actually have a show with Zero Wolf, which I met, and they're going to be here in our studio here in January. So excited about them.
Nice guys. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So much
they're
fun.
good.
So much fun. But so that's coming up, right, at the VFW.
Veterans Day. Yeah.
Yes, and that is from, if I remember correctly, from 3 to 12. So it's going to be an evening event. Everybody, be on the lookout. Come support our amazing bands, our artists. And so that is going to be your next show. I'm sure you have other things coming down the pipe, right? Other shows, but that's the one I remember.
I'm all trying to remember the shows, right? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, that is the next show.
That's what I was thinking too.
You got your personal reminder over here. I remember because I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
So yeah, we got shows booked in November, December. I think we got one or two. I don't know.
Nice. Well, we'll be posting about it. We'll
Yeah.
be posting about it.
Yeah, for sure.
All your links will be up there, and that way people can follow. And oh my God, you do not disappoint. You guys are amazing. So,
Thank you.
so guys, this would be the end of our show. Anything you want to tell your fans? You'll already have a great fan base, but those that are going to hear you and see you and get to know you, they're going to love you as much as we do.
Well,
There's a
thank you.
reason for that.
Don't send me any hammer pants.
Size 2! Size 2!
So we got a music video coming out.
Yes.
We don't got a timeline on it. We
Okay.
just kind of left
Okay.
that up in there. But there is a video. I'm thinking maybe November, December.
Okay.
We also have we're going to be playing in Mexico
In March.
in March. That's
Wonderful.
yeah. We'll get all the details more confirmed. But it
Mexico,
looks
get
like
ready.
it looks like we're going to play there again. We got invited to play after we played Exodo Fest. It's just the timeline to prepare for that. We need a little more time than a month.
Sure.
That one we needed more. Like they're like, hey, it's next month. I'm like,
Yikes.
yeah,
Yeah, it's Mexico. I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
preparation.
we you know, especially the traveling that far.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just keep a lookout for some new music. Yeah, we're hoping to do something very soon. So we got one song so far that we haven't recorded that we play, and we've been messing around with some ideas, right?
Okay.
Some stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, we should be having something soon. And
I'm so excited
Yeah.
for what's new. So be on the lookout for that, for sure. And I love to have it over on my page whenever
Yeah,
it does.
yeah,
Just
of
send it
course.
to me, and
Of
we will
course.
let our fans know that there is new material coming. I'm almost scared to ask you for new stuff because by God, you go all the way out whenever you write. Woo! Like the next story. But thank God it's a testament to the power of the Lord over your life because you're
Yes.
here. You're
Yes,
here. And
yes.
that's what matters. So I always say God has a sense of humor and he's funny sometimes the way he does things. It's like, I think
Yeah.
I can do it better. Yeah, okay. Hold my beer. And then he shows up and she shows up, right? And that's the way he works. So well, amazing guys. Do follow our amazing friends. I will put all those links at the end of the episode. And guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time on a weekday to be here. You are coming out as a premiere. It's Friday the 20th, so it's going to be a premiere for Saving Jackie.
Awesome.
And
The
so
20th.
we will keep you posted. But to all our friends, all our followers, or all our followers, thank you so much for the love. We appreciate
Yes,
it. It's
thank
reciprocated.
you.
And there's so much more coming from all of us, but Saving Jackie, we love you guys. Please
Thank
keep
you.
up the amazing work.
Thank you.
And I'll be seeing you at the
Thank
next show. Cannot wait.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. And stay tuned. Friday the 20th coming up. Bye, guys.